Yeah, we all knew that was coming. Right, flip coin, check coin, and keep coin. And it's time for now something completely different. Carry on, lads. Yes, carry on. So here we are. Welcome back, NATTS Season 10. It's the final 4. So guess what you got? Yeah, here you are. It is the amazing matchup of the Cinderella trip, the Flying Floofs this Pro Elf team have taken, showing how far they can go against the last of the mighty, the cheered on heroes, the mean green dream machine, who endlessly marches on. So let's take a look here. We got perfectly good weather. The Orcs have come in, they got 2 lineman reserves. Yeah, here's something you don't see every day. Callisti, take notes. Look, reserves! What are those bloody things? Well, let's turn around here because the Orcs have actually won the toss and they've decided, you know, we're going to take the reroll. The Orcs have even come in with, yeah, you got it. They've stacked it all up and they spent on the wizard. Not taking any chances, are they? They've even got the fame. They're being cheered on every year in the stadium. Supporters have shown up in droves. Of course, nothing spectacular than just 3 rerolls each side. And let's get the adventures started in here. Alright, lads, let's go. Well, free square. Let's go.
You are not prepared!
Let's see what these Orcish lads can actually do. Now, we've had some great discussion here about what playstyles are going to be required here. Floofs have been phenomenal for showing a high maneuverability game, opportunity, and taking every chance they get. This Orc team, Mean Green Dream, it's like I say, it's been a slug getting it. It's not an easy trip. Of course, that'll be easy. Well, clearly it's defective. He must be tired from all that time at the whorehouse. Oh, look, it's only a stud. Well, from the Orcs' viewpoint, a very disappointing first 2 because, well, all they got was a stun and a knockdown. Let's try that again, shall we, Sunshine? Nothing. Absolutely. Bupkis. Well, that's not exactly his plan, but you know what? Fine. Big, tall, and stumping. Eel's going to take a swing. And now you're about to see something you're not used to seeing. Normally, you'd all be seeing here, Orc teams here. Yeah. Marking everything up. That makes the sure hands reroll. Good lad. Yep, this is the star player himself. As you can see. All the crazy. He's a blodge. He's sure hands. And of course, he's God. But you can see here, this is why when you get to this elite level, awareness of the coaches and the players about each other. Getting to this point here, the mean green dream machine is very aware of what they're looking at. A very opportunistic Pro Elf team. So if you ask, this is why it's so conservative. This Orc setup, he's not trying to let anything through, and he's going to try and force the Floofs to have to make a couple of higher percentage rolls. None of this zipping through and making out anything but a 1. He wants to force 3s and 4s. Oh, you know, you just came here to see a bloody football game. Well, that's the truth of it right there, lads. And yeah, the big, is it semi-finals? Ah, you'd think it's a semi-finals. Yeah, Final 4. And this is the first one of 2 games. There's a good smash down. And again, doesn't get anywhere. Let's try that again.
Silence! I kill you!
That's a KO. Bluntly, Orcs, this point you take it. I know he wants to just fill it and make the rivers run red with blood. You can tell I've been playing the old Civilization. But you know what? If reduced numbers of elves reduces options. Sometimes, once you get to this level here, it's getting more strategic how your team's going to play. So for all you new coaches, pay attention to this game here. You're about to get a bit of a clinic on 2 different styles of highly developed teams. Oh, they're highly developed, all right. My sister claims that every single time she talks fondly about them. Very highly developed indeed. Not just their playing skills. True fact. Anyway, carrying on, because that's a disturbing thought some days too. Ugh. Alright, blitz away. Does get the smash down. And now you're seeing what he's doing here. The Floofs have realised, right, enough of this. You've got to penetrate in and start putting pressure on the ball carrier. Because if the Orcs are going to stage up this far away, And this is what you got to do. Oh, look, one. That never works. And he's brilliantly stunned. Lucky one for him. Well, there's a turnover, and let's go on to the Orcs' turn number 3. Steady progress, that's the way of it here. Of course, key thing is, they've got 2 key players here. Of course, you've seen they've got the one piling on here, they love him, but they've also got another Mighty Blow tackle blitzer. They've got the work ahead of them this game. And their job is thin this out. Keep on thinning it out. Which means anytime you make a blitz with anything other than those players, it's a bit of an off turn for them. But that's the trap too, because if you're tempted to keep using the same player over and over again as your default, you might miss what's actually a better play. Everyone take notes. Meanwhile, Stumpy!
I'm going to gut you like a Cornish game hen.
Yeah, nice! Well, there you go, KO. And of course he fails the dodge. Well, he doesn't care about that one much. It's just a dodge away. Fine. So, here come the elves. Sure enough, he's got him down. And he comes. Right, pulls this one up here. Okay, let's look at the situation here because this is getting spread out here. Ball carrier's back here. He's moved another player back. But the elves have all kinds of players deep inside, so what would you say is the trick? Probably you can't reach him, duh, but you can certainly take him out and leave a light screen and give the Orcs all kinds of problems. At least that's the theory. Maybe the other coach sees something different. Let's find out. The Floofs have decided they're going to engage. Well, that's not exactly a healthy thing to do, but you know what? They're elves. You can always get more, right? Right? Like, you just go down to the bakery, don't you? Okay, why are you standing there? You're needed up here. You'd like to try that again there, Sunshine? Well, there's a double one. So before you go asking, why is he trying that? Well, it makes you think, what was he thinking of doing? Marking up the ball carrier. Okay. You're marking him up, but I don't think you're blitzing him. He doesn't get far enough, nor does anyone else. If you'd actually use this play to go over here, or anything else like that, I'll go dodging around, mark him up, and then blitz him away. It keeps him down, all marked up, and you can deal with him. Now you've given the Orcs an opportunity, haven't you? Maybe the first misplay of the Elves. Let's find out. Turn 4. Orcs on their way. See? That's as far as he's going. And this player's still up to help him. And yeah, that's exactly it. Now you see why I was saying that's the player you take out, not the ball carrier. That was the one. Well, possibly the first misplay by the Floofs we've actually seen so far all playoffs. Well, he's taken out another elf, at least for a while. He's stunned. No surprise there. Alright, well, the rest of the lads going. Yeah, good solid hit over there. Come on, cameraman, get out of the way. Thank you. Push me, push you. Not big surprise there. See, this is why I wish they wouldn't keep this always highlighted all the time. Oh, look, trolls come into play. Hope he remembers to close the bathroom door. Why are you dodging? It doesn't serve a purpose, lad. Now, this might now be his mistake, because now you've freed up an elf if he gets cheeky. Because let's call it up here so you can all see. Come on, there you go, lads. How much gold's around here? Now, a day late and $1 short. Here come the elves. Why? So you can get 2 dice. That's fine. You push them away. Now, where are the rest of the elves going? Well, they just want to continue the punishment, and so they are. Oh, look, they really want to square this one away. It's not a bad idea, but with stand firm, it means if you knock him down, he just falls down, he gets back up. And he starts punching your face in. Some would say, and that's a bad thing. No, not really. Especially when it comes to elves. Don't worry. Look, I'm not against the orcs or the elves in this case. I'm cheering for both the buggers. Fine spirited coaches. It's just... You get to this point here. Either they're really, really bloody tired or sober. Take your pick. Because they're making little tiny mistakes. We've already seen the elves have made one mistake, and then the orcs have kind of returned the favour. However, all that said, turn 5, the orcs are only to midfield. Maybe it's working. See? Up he goes. Pushes you away. And now he uses you as a trampoline. It's only a stun. Well, so far, look, bluntly, your elves, you're getting away with something on that one. And again, miracle dodge away by the orc to get into a better position. Alright, orcs can dodge. According to this team, yes they can. It's how they get at the dwarves that kick them in the nads all the time, apparently. What is he doing over here? He's going to surf them. Well, hopefully he remembers to keep this all screened up very lightly. You might want to move this lad. That's a good screen. And he's pulling all the players back. Well, like I said, he did his try. Misdid it. Didn't do it right. Now he's got him squared away. It's a 1. Why would elf agility ever work? And of course it's a KO. That's absolutely perfect. Well, I love it when things just do not work with that AG4. Like they take, like look at the orcs. They're making all kinds of dodges. You know, 4s, everything else, no problem. He tries to dodge, fail. Priceless, isn't it? And he runs straight into his fists. He's gonna have to re-roll that one. And it's a block. So, well, that's just a wrestle. Alright, pausing that up. Okay, just the wrestle. Yeah, he doesn't have block. Go figure. Takes him down. Now, you're the orc, right? That's a very dangerous player. At this point here, you're probably thinking, you know what? Fouling would be a great idea. I don't disagree. I think it's a great idea. Let's see what he does. Now, he's moved the ball up at turn 6, and you're only this far. You've only got 2 more turns to go. This is cutting it awfully close, lad. Now, he's got things generally screened up. Here he comes. Yeah, here it comes. It's a good foul. Really?
Get back to work, you slacker.
I think I'm gonna hurl!
Well, that was defective. What's the constable doing? Where was this calling in? Well, you better be calling this clean in the other game. You bastard. Now, maybe he's practicing the other game. One can only hope, considering how fouling and obscene that other team is. Anyway. He's not really getting the blocks, is he? He could really use that player down. Now, pushes away. And you're going, that's a dangerous move. He's got sidestep. He's trying to keep extra pressure on the orcs. That comes through. He's got the screen back up. This lad's going to have to dodge away. Come on, get up, dodge. There you go. Lucky man, he gets away. Then he goes over here. All right. And we continue on. Fortunately, really stupid still moving it. And now he's going to try this one more time. Oh, look, it's a solid hit. And he's dead.
I'll rip your head off and shit down your neck.
And then, of course, he trips. Well, it's not that bad, but now, considering now he has to do the rest of his turn, now re-rolls. He's got the 1. And you can see what he's doing here. He's going to aggressively move the ball, but he's got a clear. There you go. Smart play. Prevents the sidestep this way. Oh, he don't get the hit. Nice. And now he can move and probably took him in. Yes, Fiji. It's what you ate, but then again, it's not technically what you ate most. Which is dwarves, but beside the point. And he stands this one up. I have to admit it's a good move, because it keeps this player pinned. 2 dice. Solid hit. And he got him down for a while.
Finish him!
And, well, it's only a stun, but that's critical. That keeps this player out of the play. And it looks like he's getting up a screen here. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, it's a good dodge away here. Lots of options, isn't it? None of them really good. I gotta admit, the Orcs actually have tried to tie this one up quite nicely. Now, here's the thing. Do you risk a player tying this lad up? No, seriously, I'm going to pause that up. Do you risk a player tying this player up? Because this player is going to be pretty surgical and trying to make a hole. Well, how's the elf feel about that one? Has he got a sacrificial lamb? And the question is, well, not really. Oh, there's a good idea. Block. Oh, come on! It even works out worse for the elves. Perfect surf. I see why. Just doesn't work. Oh, well. Yeah, you saw that. He used the lightning bolt. And he got nothing. But now you see why I said tie this player up. He's now going to use them. Clear the route. Now you've got a pathway. In he goes. And yep, the Orcs, they're definitely in. Boy, they're going to be pretty happy about that one.
Work complete.
Well, they're definitely going to cheer on that one. Orc supporters are pretty happy. They'll take that one. Ah, that's amazing. They actually do recover all their KOs. Well, this is going to make life a bit interesting, isn't it? Now, let's turn this around here. Orcs barely got in turn 8, and you saw they had to burn the wizard. Even do that. Still counting 1 reroll. Elves, well, they got back the one. Well, as he saw, it's a death, but it's a rookie. Who the hell cares? Shame he wasn't a loner. Then it would have been 100% perfect, lads. Come on, let's get on with it, Orcs. Move here, move there. You can see, yeah, he's basically invested on his strong side, but he's going to leave one side open. His view is, yeah, he's got not 1, but 2, on 3. There's the other lad. Where is he? Come on, I know he's here somewhere. Oh, that's what you're hiding, the bastard. He figures this lad can cover anything he tries, but there's a riot. It's not a bad plan either. It's like the Orcs basically saying, you know what, if he's going to get 1, he's going to get 1. Alright, here we go. There's the big kick. Well, it's a blitz. Suddenly the Orcs have got a freebie. How are they going to use this one? Now he's coming around. Here's the solid punch. Well, he got him. And the result is sweet bugger all. Well, if it's sweet bugger all, here's me question. How are you going to foul him? He's down. He's definitely a player you want to foul. Yes, I know the constable's paying attention, but you've got the 1 reserve. How are you going to foul him? Mind you, okay, granted, look at this player's skill. Tackle, mighty blow. Although he should have broke the bastard. Oh well. Mind you, that's quite the spike move. I do like it and do highly approve. Of course, the Orcs have lost track of the clock again. So here's me question. Why is the rest of the team coming over here? Like, you don't really need to. But, all that said, meh. Yeah, well done, he's got the ball. Good job. And here comes the counter blitz. Again, I'm looking, I was going, why? Oh, there's a solid hit. Even broke the armor, but once again, shame of shame, it's only just a stun. Oh, look at that, catch nerves of steel, blows it on a bouncing balls. I thought elves were great at handling balls. And of course he fails the dodge because, well, he's an elf. Why would elf dodging ever work? Well, he makes it. He gets the guard in. There's one light chance. Well, he's wrestled them down. Okay, pulls that up. Okay, you've managed to wrestle them down. Fine. This is where you got a foul, lad. Look, maybe it's not your play style, but this is the opportunity to foul. Now, admittedly, if I recall right, you've got another player here somewhere with guard. Somewhere. Where is that poser? Is he somewhere? I don't know. Either way, interdict, get this guy away, come in and foul, you'll at least get a nice good plus on it. Because you need to get the troll off the field. Even if it's just a KO. Because it forces the Orcs to have to bring in a useless lineman. Just saying. See, there you go. Good solid hit. You can't really achieve much. You can't do a throw play. So you got two choices. Either you foul and get rid of this player, but you can't get as many pluses on him. It's just going to be the straight up foul. Or you foul this player at +2. Of course, unfortunately, you don't really have a special line, but you know what? You take the chance. And he decides not to. Well, there you go. Into the halftime show we go. Well, it's 1-0 for the Orcs. And here we are. This halftime, of course, is brought to you by Spooge. Don't worry if it gets in his hair, because let's face it, those credit cards aren't paying themselves. So here we are. We're going to try second half. Orcs are pleased. 1-0. Now, admittedly, the Elves could very easily score this one up, but here's the thing. I'm sure the Elves could score quickly, but could you repeat that stall play and then get into the overtime? So here's the challenge the Elves have at this point here. They've got to score it, granted, but they wouldn't mind burning some of the clock off in the process so the Orcs can't counter-attack. Orcs, of course, is just pounding it. You know that's going to happen, so let's get on with it. Have you made up your mind where you're setting up? Come on. Well, they've made up their minds, it looks like here. Strong direction. Either works. Of course, you can see here, he's got really no fear. This is the player you've got to watch out for. This is the one that's probably going to do most of the work. Because it's piling on along with Tackle and Mighty Blow. Here's his apprentice. He's getting there. And of course, front line, really not much excitement in there. Alright, Orcs, let's see what you get here. Yeah, wonderful. Everyone now actually gets, you know,
Alright.
extra rerolls. Because this is what these teams really need. 4 rerolls. Now, let's push me, push you. So let's try that again. There you go. Solid punch. There's another solid hit. Alright, yeah. Again, I'm pausing it up. Okay, I get what you're pushing them back here and all that, but seriously there, lads, you need to start removing the Orcs from the pitch. And unfortunately, the only way you're going to do that, and again, I'm being candid here, you got to foul the bastard. If you knock them down, instead of pushing them here, you put them there. There's 1, there's 2. You put another player there, and it's +3. Mate, I know it's maybe not your play style, but you've got to get the Orcs off the pitch. And seriously, that's the only way, apparently, that's going to happen, because nothing else is working. As for the Orcs, though, they've got many ways of taking you off the pitch, and snapping your freaking neck is one of them. Come on. This lad clearly can't make up his mind. Alright, got the ball. Fine. And now he's going to park here because the Orcs can't quite get at him unless they really make a go of it. They're up 1-0. They don't have to go at him very fast. In fact, all they really want to do is maybe thin the numbers out a little bit. So let's get working on that, shall we? Here we go. Solid punch. He's got him with the tackle. Down he goes. And he's got him.
You are so small! It's funny to me!
And well, for you counting an elm, that's 2 for this young lad. Let's hope he's just as effective against any other team if he goes into the finals. I know which team I'm looking at for him to kill. It's the other team, well, then it's just professional courtesy. Right, carrying on. See, this is the problem here with him trying to stall this out a wee bit, get some turns out. That's going to start happening. He's going to start running out of players. Because that now leaves him down to the reserves going to come on. So, no reserves. And of course all the Orcs are still bloody standing. Of course they're standing. No one's doing anything to them when they're lying on the ground. Thought I'd bring that up. And no, that's not advice to the next coach who plays this poor lad. Because I don't have to tell them that, because the next coaches, they'll know to do that. But again, elves, maybe not his playstyle. Like I said, elves, goody two-shoes. Little goody two-shoes. Oh, here we go. Solid blitz in the front. There you go. Solid hit.
Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
You can see that. There goes the polling on. For those counting at home, that's 3. Well done, lad. You've got the hat-trick. Here's my challenge to you, lad. Can you make it an ace? Can you make it an ace? That's probably a really good question, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe we should really go over there and ask the Orc coach. Oi, lad, do you think you can actually make that an ace? I take that as a yes. All right. All right. So the Pro Elves have realised what's going on here, and they're going to start slamming players out to become eligible receivers. Well, they're eligible for something, all right. Preferably a fisting. That came out sounding horrible. It sounded better when I was thinking about it. Then I said it. Oh dear. So what are the Elves doing here? Well, he's moving himself into position. Makes all the dodge away. See, dodge does work occasionally. See, now here's the problem. God, you're not safe from this one. See, this guy's a little tied up here. Not literally, you know. Not the way he was last week with my sister. But anyway, carrying on. Orcs, good solid play here. Move the troll over. Yeah, there you go, lads. So here it comes, big blitz. Oh, he's going after the strength 4 player. Don't blame him. He's got the tackle. Down the lad goes. And no, since he's not the bowling on. What are you doing, lad? It's got to be a misclick. Oh, I'm allergic to misclicks. That's always the problem with this game. You can't reverse, misplay. Well, maybe he's intentionally thinking of fouling with this Black Orc. I wouldn't blame him at this point. Well, 2 dice, and of course he gets double block, so he has to reroll that. There's a, well, maybe not quite so precious reroll. He had 4, thanks to the fans, taking a liking to this game. And now you see in the Pro Elves, this is where they start doing what they do best. Lots of eligible receivers. Well, the Orcs are just going to have to pick one and kill it. No, seriously, that's basically the plan. Pick one, kill it, and then mark up the rest of them. Keep in mind, though, the catchers do have nerves of steel, so this one and this one are kind of a bit of a problem. So pick one and kill one. And then, of course, he's prey for the 6. The trolls get the right idea. This is smart play. Put some pressure on the ball carrier. Well, at this point, he does have a slight numbers advantage, so of course he can do that. Meanwhile, the rest of the Orcs, mean green, lean, and quite the dream. They're getting back to work. Oh, look, push me, push you. And, of course, the sideline back-ins. You're really giving him an easy out, aren't you? Is that a possible second misplay? Not sure on that one, lads. Well, he's got a solid hit. He got one of them down. Now he's going to mark up the second one. It's a rookie, so it's not a bad play. In fact, he's going to make this rookie the greatest life choices of ever joining this team in the first place. Well, here we go. Tempted peel away. Only gets the push, but with nerves of steel, not a big concern. So what else the Elves going to do this turn? And there it is. There's the big throw. And he's got it. There he goes. But is he actually going to score this thing? Nope, he's going to stall it out for a turn. Again, same principle. He doesn't want the Orcs to have that many turns to try and score it back. He'd like this to go, let's face it, into overtime. Because a good flip, then suddenly the playstyle of this Elf team really comes through and he can quick score it. Now, there's an epic fail of a dodge. Because Elf agility, why does that ever work? Alright, time for some more heavy punching. Well, that little punk's down. How about you? Well, he's got to keep him honest. He keeps the pressure on him. Now, if you're the Pro Elves, what you do, if you can square him away, you can stall out another turn.
Heroes never die.
Yeah, well, I'm not calling you a hero, lad. Your bell's definitely wrong. At least you're in better shape than the rest of your team. And let's face it, that kind of removed that option of stalling it out for another turn. No, really, that kind of removes the option. You're going to have to score the bloody thing. And the Mean Green Dream Machine is still keeping itself nice and honest here. Full pressure, full pursuit. Ow, what can this lucky lad do again? Well, that's only a push. Surprisingly, doesn't spend the reroll. He's looking at the overtime too, so if any of you want to be critical of that, now he's looking at it's probably going to overtime. Maybe. Let's stack the rerolls. Well, that didn't work, and yes, the lad's in.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
What the hell? Who's in charge of the music for this game? Well, that explains much. Panda, get out of the booth. So for the Orcs, except for that one quick call, which has changed his mind, but then again, from his viewpoint, he's doing a great job getting injuries the old-fashioned way. Because now the Elves are actually down 2 players. It's 9 versus still a full stack of 11. Again, I'll point out to the Elves, you've had chances when you really could clear an Orc off, but you're not taking it. I give it. It's not your playstyle. Unfortunately, the Orc coach realises that too. Alright. Let's see what they can actually do. Not a lot of chances here. Let's see. Okay, Elves. It's a solid kick. The weather, though, blows it. And it's going to be way in the back. Now, Elves. 3 turns. Orcs can definitely score. And they can definitely punch, too. That's good to see. Ah, you got another one.
I can do that.
And there you go, for you counting at home, that's 4. He's still got 2 more turns to go for the ace. Now let's see what the Orcs more can do on this drive here. There's a blitz away. That's a good solid punch. Well, at least the Elf's down for a while. And now you can see here, this is where there's some... Again, the Orcs paying attention to the play style, and they've definitely been watching the casts here. They've seen how the floofs like to just try and get in threatened. Now, they already goofed up the first half how they did that. Well, almost triple skulls out of that one. He gets lucky, it's a push. As for those you checking, 1 in 216 is the odds of a triple skull. 1 in 27 is your chance of doing skull block with 3 dice. Alright, Elves have got a clever idea here. They're having to penetrate through. And that didn't work the way he wants, but here he goes. Pausing it up here. Okay, lads. Let's take a look at this one here. So the Orc ball carries back here. He can definitely... He's got options. 2 turns, he can move players into scoring position. Not the ideal situation because this bastard's still here. Fine, accept that. So what you got to do? Well, my blunt answer is, if you're the Elves, you've got to commit. And I mean really commit. You've got to pour players in and make this a real press and then see what you can do to tie these lads up. This doesn't help, I'll agree. But let's see how he does this one. You know, I just discussed this, didn't I? Alright. Okay, why are you standing next to him? Yes, you're tying him up. Fine. This is the one. No, where is he? He's over here somewhere. What's he come over here? You know what? I'll follow the elven blood. I'll know where the bastard is. How's that sound, lads? Works for me. So here he comes. I see. There's where the Orcs are being smart here. Because you did not preoccupy these two, guess what they become? You got it. It's a cage.
Dummy, yeah.
And there you go. He's got the ace. Of course, not enough time left in the game for the sweep. But you know what? We're proud of you, lad. Absolutely proud of you. And now you see what the Orcs have done. Yep, that's right. 1, 2, 3 eligible receivers. Yes, it's not perfect. He can trust. He's got 4. He can trust on taking a chance. So, what are your options here as the Elf team? Yes, I know we got this big, huge turn 16 thing in the way. Come on, fade away a little bit. There you go. So he's got the right idea here. He's got 2 choices. He can risk the cage drive. Yes, he's looking at 5s. 2 cracks and a 5. Maybe he gets them. He's going to have to come in here, preferably with someone with wrestle, to make sure he gets the bastard down. But also, he really wants us to go in overtime. You've got to tie these players up. These 2 probably, especially him, as a secondary. So you're going to have to commit at least 1 of each and keep them preoccupied. As for this one or this one, well, you might want to run away from the killer, but you got to tie them up. And I get it. You're going to have to use a player coming in, and then this is the one you dump the ball off if you can recover it. I've got it. This is your plan. Let's see how it works, lads. That's step 1. What are you doing? Have you noticed he's forgotten to do something? If you're this eager going for the overtime, well, what the hell, lad? No, seriously, what the hell? You needed to plan for that, so in case this, well, let's face it, fucked up, you have at least got them in problems, so he's not a guaranteed freebie handoff, patch, and reception. Oh boy. Alright, fine. Let's see if he does get out of this and still gets his overtime now. Push me, push you. Well, here he comes. And he made the handoff, and yes, 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 he's in. It's absolutely scored. There you go, as they fade away because, well, they just can't take any more of that one there. Sigh. Well, that's been another one of those great days. Yeah, well, that's pretty much what he did to him. 2-1 is your final score. Mean Green Dream Machine in a close game managed to take over and win it 2-1. And that is going to be a well-done round of applause. Well earned. Congratulations. Off goes the laser dentist off to the big finals of Season 10. And now here's your big question, lads. Who's he going to face here? Is it going to be the dreaded and absolutely disgusting, despicable Chorfs? Or is he going to actually take on an actual, good, decent team? He's going to have to take on our good old Nurgles. You know what? I'm not too sure he likes either choice, that matter, but you know what? That's what he's going to have to do. So, good luck. Thank you for the entertaining game. And next time, Nuffle, whoever you are, bless your dice.